Okay, welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. Left it on a bit of a cliffhanger on the rooftop, and let's see what Rin's talking about. You
Yeah,
said
I'm
this.
I'm curious.
You said maybe if I'm upside down, right?
Yes, I did.
Part of me wants to be surprised that Rin's already up here. What's that going to accomplish?
Things in the clouds.
Can you just look at them right side up? Did we miss something?
No.
Rin rolls her eyes into something approaching exasperation.
Then I wouldn't get a new perspective.
It seems like Hasao came in on the conversation a little earlier than
Shoot.
we did. Am I wrong?
No, I think this is just kind of how I think Rin was just having a conversation with herself, and then Hisao was like, "What?"
Is upside down really a new perspective?
Oh no.
Aha, that caught her off guard when Rin looks pensive. What's pensive exactly?
That is a fantastic question, Gary. Let's find out together.
Because she looks rather happy, I guess?
Engaged in, involving, or reflecting deep or serious thought. Synonyms are thoughtful, thinking, reflective, contemplative, musing, and meditative.
Okay. Just she's very engaged in this conversation now that we've said something and she wasn't really expecting to get like a real conversation going. Is that it?
Yeah, Rin seems kind of like one of those people that's along the lines of like, I'm going to say things that are, you know, they
Okay.
kind of seem like leading statements. Like, I want you to ask me about this so that we can talk about it.
Okay.
At least that's my perspective of Rin so far. And now that we're kind of like actually asking her about things rather than just going along with it, she's like, "Oh,
Aha.
you may have a point. Maybe sideways."
Okay.
All right, goodbye, Rin.
She's laying down on the bench to look up at the sky. I give up. Fortunately, Emily chooses the moment to burst through the door carrying two bags. She nearly takes the roof off the hinges.
Sorry it took me so long. There were a ton of people in line.
She drops the first bag in front of Rin and takes a seat on the bench next to her. You buy Rin's lunch for her?
Sometimes, yeah, I'd have Rin buy my lunch for me in return, but I'm not sure how she'd carry it. Plus, I'd never buy her lunch.
If Rin's offended by Emmy's comment, she doesn't show it. Emmy sniffs.
How ungrateful of you.
Not sure whether the two are joking with one another or if I'm witnessing the beginnings of a cat fight. Row. The two girls stare at one another for a few tense moments before breaking into smiles. Has Rin ever smiled before?
Only for like passing moments. I think that's the longest we've seen her smile, and the most. If that's true, I have no idea. To be honest, I think so.
Went back through the footage and looking or anything, but I don't remember her smiling. She always has that kind of
Gloomy.
yeah, I don't know if I'd say gloomy, but just like not very engaged.
Mm.
Sort of look like um yeah, like the opposite of pensive maybe.
Bored.
Yeah, bored. There you go.
Hey, Emmy, do you think being upside down is a new perspective on things?
Didn't I already have this conversation? Amy looks thoughtful, apparently giving the question some thought. Do you remember what the chapter was called?
No.
Since it was time travel something and thou. I can't
Oh yeah,
remember
that's
fully.
right. I remember time travel, and that was it. I think that the whole Steins Gate thing put me on a time travel alert.
Alert?
Yeah, well, like whenever I hear time travel, I just like fixate it now. I'm just like, huh, time travel? What?
Yeah, I'm really interested in seeing time travel.
Oh, by the way, you sent me that LHC thing a while back when we were doing Katawa Shoujo.
LHC.
They're firing up the Large Hadron Collider.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We were doing Steins Gate though.
yeah. I just thought I'd tell you because this will be super quick. The thing that shut down the Large Hadron Collider or Hadron, however you want to say it, in the first place in 2016 was a weasel.
Weasel?
Yeah, a weasel got into it and it got damaged. Like it collided with like a particle.
Yeah, I remember reading something about it getting damaged.
Yeah. That's it. We can continue.
Okay. Emmy looks thoughtful, apparently giving the question some thought. After a deep and profound pause, she speaks.
I have no idea.
Well, at least she's as lost as I am.
Hey, Sal, you're coming to the track meet, right? Hell no.
That's all she cares about. Food and running. She's got nothing else in her brain. The question comes out of the blue and catches me off guard. I don't know yet.
Honestly, Sal, after I went through all the trouble of letting you run with me in the morning, you won't even show up at my track meet?
Jeez. Wasn't she the one that asked me to run with her? Actually, she didn't even give me a choice in the matter. Wait, no, I didn't say that. She beams at me as if I just agreed to give her $1 million. I read, that reminds me of, I read a meme that said, I just need someone to hug me, tell me it's gonna be alright, give me a coffee, and $1 million.
I would settle for the first three. Actually, I'd settle for the copy.
Yeah, that's great and all, but the $1 million part is the funny part. I
The $1 million is, yeah.
It's like totally unexpected. I thought it was funny.
It is. By the way, I feel like we're getting hardcore manipulated by this woman. This girl. Yeah. Every time we don't want to do something, it's immediate pouty face.
That's how she gets through life.
So you will come after all. That's great.
I didn't say that either.
I'll be going too, so I'll make sure he comes at me. Good idea, Rin. Maybe we can get some food or something after the meet's over.
Just doesn't think about anything else. We're up here eating lunch, and she's like already planning her next meal.
I kind of empathize with that because like some days that's all I do is like I'm gonna go to the gym and then I'm gonna get food and then I'm gonna go take a nap and then I might go for a walk and then I'll get some more food.
I feel like I've just been conned, but not by these two. More like by some outside force pushing me irrevocably toward my destiny. Or maybe I shouldn't read books that feature conspiracy theories so heavily, otherwise I might end up sounding like Kenji. Still, I suppose that I've got to show up now. I don't think that I could stand against both of them being disappointed. I'd never hear the end of it. When was it again?
Next week, silly. I just told you a few days ago.
No, you didn't.
I forgot? Well, you won't forget to come though, will you?
Maybe. Of course I won't. I'll even make a note on my calendar or something. Rin nods sagely. You don't hear the Or sagely enough.
No, it is a good word, though. It's probably a good idea, unless time changes its course. Oh god, here we go.
Unjabble.
It can do that?
Rin gives a non-committal shrug.
It hasn't yet, but you never know.
This time it's Emmy who gives a shrug. My voice.
Yeah, right. I suppose it can't be helped if it happens. Not unless you're a time traveler or something.
You don't actually think that could happen, do you?
I don't think we do. Do we?
Rin shrugs again. That seems to be her default response to everything.
I suppose not, but I reserve the right to change my opinion at a moment's notice.
Rin, this statement makes a disturbing amount of sense. The fact that I realize this now frightens me a bit. I wonder if Emmy gets the feeling all the time. If she does, she's not showing it though. Emmy merely nods. I don't want
You
to
did
have
it.
such a problem at that.
Sometimes when I'm reading this stuff, I'm just like, I'm having a stroke! As expected. What's that supposed to mean?
This time it's Emmy who shrugs. It's like she's using Rin's own weapons against her.
Your response is the sort of thing I'd expect from you. That's all. Am I really that predictable?
Emmy's smile seems to border on gloating.
Nah, it's just that your unpredictability is pretty predictable. Well, that's alright then.
I don't get the chance to see whether Rin's being serious or not, as the bell rings. I didn't notice the lunch period slipping by at all. Hanging out with these two was far too interesting. Emmy jumps up, a look of panic on her face.
I need to stop by my room to pick up my notebook for next class.
I thought there would be more time travel conversation, I guess.
Don't you wish you had a time machine now?
There's a little. Rin seems rather smug as she delivers this line, like she's just won an argument. Emmy ignores Rin's comment.
Sorry, Hisao, but could you make sure our garbage gets thrown away? I usually clean up myself, but I've got to run.
Sure, no problem. I'll just do everything. Emmy darts away with an urgency I'm starting to expect from her. I don't bother asking Rin why she couldn't help. She already seems to be preoccupied with something else entirely as she wanders on.
Yeah, let's get the girl with no arms to carry the trash.
Yeah. That might be difficult. She's gotta pick up the trash with one foot and jump on the other one.
Yeah. Why can't Rin help? Gee, I wonder.
Well, are you gonna help me, Rin, or what? She's probably used to Emmy taking care of her cleanup, and for some reason I doubt Emmy's ever raised an issue with her. Cleaning up from lunch doesn't take long, so I have plenty of time to toss our garbage and get to class. Misha greets me with a wave and devious grin as I walk through the door. There she is.
Somebody shoot me! Didn't you see? I didn't see you in the cafeteria, He-chan.
Shoot Misha. Yeah, I decided it was too crowded there. Misha's grin gets even wider.
Oh, really? Are you sure you weren't participating in an illicit rendezvous?
What? What are you talking about?
You were on the roof, right? With both Rin and Emmy, no less. You Casanova, you.
We just had lunch, that's all. Misha bursts into laughter.
Lord.
What?
Just dear Lord. The way that she has to draw attention to her all the time.
She You have to draw attention to herself.
Yeah, she's so loud.
Misha burst into laughter, drawing the attention of several classmates.
Wahaha, you're so adorable when you blush like that.
Ichan?
Ichan. Yep. That's the word.
Are we having trouble with it?
I didn't read it for some reason.
Oh, okay.
I stared at the word just going, huh.
Blacked out.
Yeah.
She gives me a conspiratorial wink.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
I somehow doubt that. There's no secret. It's like the future. It's like the Futurama episode with the mutants, where guy tells the guy with the huge mouth not to tell anybody. Oh no, the guy with huge ears overhears someone and tells the other guy with a big mouth to keep it a secret, and he's like, "Gotcha."
Yeah.
Misha seems disappointed and then brightens up again.
Time will tell.
I don't know what the hell she's talking about, but blessedly our teacher comes in and the class starts. I still haven't gotten that damn coffee talk video out. It's just gonna forever remain in my to-do list.
Why though?
Because I have like 3 videos that I haven't maybe 4 videos that I haven't edited yet.
I have to edit more Catherine.
It's just piling up. Another day of class has finally dragged itself to a close. Unexpectedly, I managed to stay awake for the whole day. Pretty sure that counts as a miracle. My legs seem unwilling to stand up for a moment. I guess the run took a lot out of me. Head down the hallway and make my way to my room. I sit down and half-heartedly chip away at my homework for a while, feeling like a vulture picking up at a particularly unsavory carcass. It knows this is what it is. This is what it eats, but it's not sure that it shouldn't be ordering takeout instead. I don't think I can take this, but it's important to get my work done. Now let's see, what was I supposed to be looking for over again? I know it's a losing battle, but I fight it anyway. Halfway through my math homework, I put my pencil down. This isn't working. I need a distraction. Unfortunately, my options for distraction are rather slim. I'm not in the mood to read right now. Kenji is unusually out of his room at the moment.
Oh, I was gonna say, we could always go talk to Kenji.
Yeah. If I go to the student council room, I'll end up doing work for those two. And heaven only knows where everyone else is except for... Well, I suppose that's an option. I grab my shoes and head for the track. Emmy's probably down there. Alright, good place to stop.
Yep.
It looks like we'll be meeting back with Emmy again, even though we just saw her.
Yep.
I guess we'll be seeing a lot of her, though.
Probably.
Alright, and for today, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.